to the boudoir. We
Yes.
go. All right, in life, this is the truth. There is always room for improvement, and that is especially true when it comes to your sex life. The first step in getting a better sex life is understanding what's going on in here of the man and what's going on in here of the woman, and there are some differences, as I think we all know. Here to help us, sex therapist Linda Weiner. Linda, thank you for joining Great Day St. Louis. This is one of those conversations that we know is needed, is not taking place enough,
Right.
but is going to help somebody.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We want to keep intimacy alive, but it often just flows away, doesn't it?
It does indeed. When the folks are first involved with one another, there's so many brain chemicals that keep that interest in sex alive, and it's in longer term relationships that couples need some help.
All right, well, let's help the women first.
Okay.
And by helping the women, we're going to help the men.
Indeed.
So guys, pay attention, because we're talking about what women need. Women need to
Yes.
feel close emotionally
Yes.
in order to then have good sex.
Exactly. Women need to feel like they're connected to their partner, they're on the same team, sometimes being playful together or taking a course together. They need to feel like they're a person and not an object.
Okay.
So yes.
I'm going to give you a number, guys. I'm going to give you a number, and I want you to pay attention. I saw a movie recently, Linda, and one of the characters said, if I had 2.5, 3 good minutes with that woman, we need 20. 20 minutes of what?
20 minutes of tactile touching.
Tactile touching.
Yes, what that means is 20 minutes of the body being touched, and not just the breast and genitals.
Yeah, don't go straight for the girls.
Nope.
Don't do that.
The outside in and the front and bottom toward the center.
Wait a minute. Shall we do that again? Da-da, and the-da, the fa, and the da. Just
Yes.
20 minutes of touching.
Touching, to be where a man is at just the thought of being sexual, or as I like to say, at the drop of a bra.
Okay, and we need to be courted still.
Indeed.
And we often give that up after the rings have been exchanged and people have moved in together. They
That's
stop
right.
courting.
Roll over, it's after the news, it's time. Or it's Saturday morning. So being after the news, that's right.
During.
After the news, absolutely. So women need to be courted and sparked. If you look outside, you see the birds are twittering, they're singing, they're delivering little tidbits of insects for their beloveds, and they're encouraging courtship. And indeed, after people are together for a while, that falls away. The little calling in the middle of the day for no reason.
Right.
Just to say, I've been thinking about you, to get a little card or a tiny flower at the gas station like you used to. So women need to feel that spark of interest and
still being
courtship.
pursued.
That's right.
Okay, Virginia and I talk about romance novels because I have decided to start reading them again.
Oh, yes.
And youths tell us that women who read romance novels,
Indeed.
what?
Keep the pump primed. They keep the pot boiling. They keep things simmering.
Yeah, baby.
They're ready
Yeah.
when the opportunity strikes, versus the cold start that many women who don't read or have fantasies or have a significant other who teases them and keeps them alive, they tend to not think about sex. Where men have sexual fantasies quite often,
They're having them right now over there on the couch, I'm sure. But here's an interesting thing, because we were talking about this earlier, that, you know, there's that good girl, bad girl thing, and that only bad girls are really interested in sex. But you tell us that women are interested, they may not know it.
Yes, sometimes women don't even know they're hungry till they sit down to the table to have a meal. Sometimes they have to get into a situation in which there is some touching and some physical intimacy to even recognize, I do have an appetite, I am interested, and go further. But they have to be given permission to just have an appetizer and play around and kiss and be touched for a while. It's okay.
Let's look into the camera. I believe that camera right there. And let's give them permission to have an appetite. You are, in
All
fact,
right.
it's okay. You're
Yes.
hungry.
You have an appetite. It's true. It may be diminished by stress or
Kids or mortgages.
or money problems, but it's there. So taking the time to allow yourself to tune into yourself, relax a little bit, clear your mind, and get some touching in there.
20
some
minutes.
fantasizing. 20 minutes.
Tactile
Awesome.
touching.
That's awesome. 20 minutes. I love that. And we have said that, guys, we understand that, just the thought of it, just, one unhook of the bra and you guys are ready to go. We do know that they are aroused much faster than women are.
Exactly. But many men also need to be courted and sparked as well, and many men need the affection. Sometimes they think they need the sex, but they often need the affection.
That's good to know. That's very good to know. All right, ladies, I appreciate you so much because we like talking about sex on Great Day St. Louis because we believe that you guys need to hear this. All right, we have posted a link to Linda's website on greatdaystlouis.com. That brings us to our question on Facebook. We want to know, how do you communicate with your partner about sex? Maybe you don't at all. You keep it quiet. Is it a hot topic in your house? Have you ever written down a list of your intimate needs, your sexual needs? Go to Facebook and post on our wall. All right, I have to know, Matthew, Virginia, Kent, what are you thinking?
Let me so here's what I get out of this.
Okay.
If I bring, like the birds, if I bring my partner some insects,
yes,
she'll let me touch her tactile? Is that what you said?
Only if
Because I don't even know how to find the tactile.
She said only if they're chocolate-covered insects, Kent.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Well, see, I was going to